Hello, this is Dr. Paulette Jones Olasaji again, cooking with Samantha. I realize, and I hope you did not forget, Mother's Day. Did you remember Mother's Day? Mother's Day is Sunday. Remember, I told you I wanted you to do something special for your wife or for your mother for Mother's Day. So we want to do two simple dishes. The last time we did the salmon, many of you missed it. So I wanted to do the salmon for you again so that you will be able to show your mother some love and do it special. You just want to bake the salmon and put it on her plate. But I want it to look pretty and we want it to be wonderful when she begins to taste it, okay? So Samantha, say hello to the people.
Hello, everyone.
Okay, our first dish is going to be chicken penne. And all I did, I took the penne pasta already and I just got it out. This is a 16-ounce box. I cooked it according to the box direction. I usually like it a little al dente. You don't want it real, real soft. And I steamed some chicken ahead of time. You can steam your chicken breast. You can bake your chicken breast, however you decide to cook it. But I have a steam fryer. So this is about 4 chicken breasts cut into pieces. We're going to put all of that in there because we want our chicken penne to be meaty. Some people put the chicken on top of the pasta, but I just put it all in. I have to start out 1 jar of Alfredo sauce. Get any kind you want. This happened to be Bertolli. We're going to use one of those. And I put a little bit of water in. I think we may need two. So I'm going to ask Samantha to put about this much water in there for us. I've got some seasonings. You know, I got to have cayenne and everything. So your mama may not need cayenne, but I do. Remember, the pasta is already got a little bit of salt in it, and your Alfredo sauce is a little bit seasoned. But I just want to put just a little bit of extra stuff that I like. I add just a little bit of water to it. You don't want to make it too thin. And see how fast I'm going? Okay. Kids sometimes will and sometimes won't eat broccoli. So this bag of broccoli is also about a 16-ounce bag. It's frozen broccoli florets. And I don't want to defrost it because I want it to cook in the pasta when I put it in the oven. Just mix it up and you can decide if you want another jar in there. I think we will need another jar. So I've already got the jar sitting out because I figured we would. Sometimes kids will eat this, and I'm going to tell you what makes them eat it. When they realize it's got cheese on top. So now you know you need 2 jars. A little bit of water, because I like to thin it out just a little bit. And we're going to put this in the oven. It doesn't take long. You don't want to cook it like macaroni because it's already cooked. The chicken is cooked. The pasta is cooked. We just want the broccoli to be crunchy. So we don't want to put a whole lot in there. I like a lot of broccoli. And since I just might eat some of this, I'm going to put a little bit more broccoli in there. So that was one bag, and it comes 4 in a large bag from the grocery store. So I'm going to ask Samantha to get me just one more bag out of the freezer. And I just put it right in there frozen. Remember, we don't want our broccoli soft. So she's just going to get me one more bag out of the freezer. And we're going to add that to it. We put all of our chicken in it. This is wonderful. And just a little bit of water just to thin out that sauce because you don't want dry pasta. And if it's dry, somebody will tell you about it. Okay? So can I just put all of this in here? It's frozen. It's okay. Shake it up a little bit. Put it all in there. And then we're going to put this in a pan and put it in the oven. Our oven is already preheating. Remember what I said now. We already have some cheese to put on top. And I have a baking dish that I think may not be large enough. So what I did, I got some individual pans because you know how some children like to just eat that. Some of them will not eat salmon. So what I did was I got a little pan to put in case we don't fill up this dish. It's too much. And I think it's going to be Our florets are still a little bit hard because I had the other one out a little bit. And a lot of times people will call my house and say, I'll pay you if you make me some chicken penne. Well, this is what they're paying for. And I say, it's so easy, you can make it yourself, but it doesn't taste the same. And like I tell everybody, your food may not taste like your mama's food, but it's still good. All right, and we just put it in a dish. Make sure they get some broccoli in it now, because you know the kids. We don't want no broccoli, mama. Well, you're going to eat a little bit. So I'm sure your mother will love this. And all we're going to do is sprinkle some cheese on top. Make it pretty. Let it brown. That's all we want the cheese to do is brown. And then you're going to give this to your mom or your wife and make them feel real special on Mother's Day. Okay, I think that's enough in here because we want to put some cheese on top. So this is where the small pans is. This may just be enough for 2 pans. We'll see. That way, when the kids ask for their special dish, just give them a pan. Sometimes they'll say this is too much, and sometimes they'll tell you it's not enough. So Samantha will probably make some of this for her dad today. I told you he loves it when she comes to my house because she goes home and cooks him the same thing that we cook for the cooking show, and then he enjoys it and make her cook it again so he'll have some food to take to work. Her dad is a soldier, so we got to keep the soldiers fed because they do a lot of stuff for our country, right? Yeah. Okay, so she got to keep her daddy happy.
And you cover it on his baking with these?
No, you're gonna just take your cheese and put it on the top. She can start putting the cheese on top, and then once you put the cheese on, all you do is let it brown, and then it's ready to eat. You cool it off a little bit. I know somebody's saying, I'm so hungry. And I know how it is when you watch somebody else make something and then you know it's going to take a few minutes to cook. All right. So all we need is some cheese on there. And that's your chicken penne. All right?
Is that good?
Let me help Samantha. She's being gingery. All right. We want it to melt evenly and be pretty. Her dad to be happy. All right. Now we have one more thing that we want to cook for you, and that's going to be the salmon. We're not making a dessert, but I did make some apple salad. And I showed you how to make the apple salad before, so you can make some apple salad. Dessert doesn't always have to be a lot of sugary stuff. We just put fruit in it. Usually if I have a small pan like that and I want to take it out without spilling stuff, what I'll usually do is put them on a baking sheet. So we'll put all of these on a baking sheet, so we won't have any trouble taking them out. Remember, we're not trying to bake it because it's already cooked. All we're trying to do is melt the cheese. So this is ready. Put that in the oven that's already on. It's at 350, and it may take 30 minutes to melt the cheese on the top and do it a little brown. That's your chicken penne. So that's one dish down, and that was very, very quick, wasn't it? So we can put the cheese back in the refrigerator and start on our salmon. All right, now, remember when we do the salmon, we have to prepare our area that we're going to roll the salmon out. We're going to make it nice so that the salmon won't stick to it. So we get a little bit of flour and flour our surface down. So this is just plain flour. Samantha was supposed to do this, but she got nervous. Just kind of spread it out a little bit. Now we bought the salmon and it was so large that I had to cut it in half. So we would be able to do this. Pastry. I'm going to go out to the pastry. And she can bring me that salmon over here so I can look at it and see about how large this needs to be. And we want to be able to fit that entire salmon in here and cover it. And that was a very big piece, so I had to cut it in half. It's still big. What I did last night, because the salmon was frozen, I bought it from the store, but I put it in the freezer. I took it down and thawed it out, and I seasoned it last night with just salt and pepper. You can put whatever seasonings you like on it. And so while we are rolling this, we need to start putting our spinach, our margarine, and our cream cheese in a pan on the stove. And cream that together because we're going to put that on top of the salmon. So we'll ask Samantha to do that for us while I'm rolling out the dough. And when I get to rolling this, then that will be ready.
You want me to put the whole stick of butter in?
Trying to do this real quick for you so you won't think you have to spend all day in the kitchen. Because you want to have it ready by the time your mom comes home or your wife comes home. And that should be large enough. So just kind of look at it. I think that fish will fit on that. So you take the fish tail. Again, you still want to kind of sum it up a little bit to make sure it's going to fit. And I think it will. So we have to make sure we give him a tail. Remember, we're going to shape it like a fish. So you just want to make sure that you've got enough puff pastry to do what you need to do with it. And maybe a little extra. All right. So what Samantha is going to do is put our margarine in the pan and begin to let it just cook down just a little bit. You don't want to cook it too much. And then she's going to put the spinach and the cream cheese in there because we like our onions not to be real soft. You know, as soon as the spinach hit the water, it's going to be cooking. Now I did season the salmon. I don't think we need a lot of seasoning on this. So we have the onions. We had a little bit of margarine in it, about a half of a stick of margarine. And then we're going to put about a half of a stick of the cream cheese, which is about 2 ounces. And then as soon as our spinach cooks down a little bit, just put your cream cheese in it. And then we're going to put the cream cheese on. Okay, put the cream cheese in. Because we don't want it to cook a lot. And just kind of stir it down a little bit. Don't want real soft spinach. And then we're going to take the spinach and put it on top of the fish. And the seasoning that was already on the fish should be enough. I'm gonna get a large spoon so we'll be able to take it out. You see how our spinach have put down? Look like we had a lot, but we don't.
Yeah, it's shrimp.
Now we're gonna take this and put it on top of the fish. And just spread it out. I promise you, your children will eat this. I know sometimes when you think about spinach or salmon or baked fish, you think the kids won't eat it, but it is so good
Oh, it's really good.
until they will eat it. But then you're cooking for your mom or your wife. So you have to remind them of that. Then you just want to cover it. That's better. Okay? So now, just imagine a fish. This would be your fish tail. So what I do is I just fold it over like this to make a fish's tail. I need to cut a piece off. Can I get a knife, please, ma'am? Just to make the fish's eye. Samantha will make us an eye. And then you fold this down to make the fish's mouth. I like to cut his mouth open and give him some teeth. Again, remember I said we're making it pretty now. So we open up his mouth a little bit. You know how the little fin be at the top. That's what that is. This is his tail. And so we're going to egg wash it. So take your fork and just press down on the tail to make it look like the fish's tail. And then do the ones at the top, the fins at the top. That's your fins. And then you make some scales with the fork. Trying to make a very pretty, interesting, it would be real pretty if you have a clear platter in the shape of a fish. I have one, but I think I left it at my mother's house. We share cooking utensils. So now the fish has teeth. The only thing that's missing on this fish is some eyes. So what I do to make the fish's eye red and stand out from the rest of the body is I usually put paprika on it, but we're gonna try a little cayenne pepper today. How about that? Somebody saying, here she goes with that cayenne. So make sure the person who gets the part with the eye on it likes hot food. Okay? Let's put this in the pan. This is the oil pan. And I brought the spatulas to help us get this in there gingerly. And to get the tail. Got him. I'm going to put him in the pan. Okay. I wish you could see it.
Yeah, it's so pretty.
Okay, now she's just going to egg wash him down and then put his eye on. And the egg wash will keep the seams together so that when it begins to bake, it will not pop open. That is so pretty. I'm sure your wife will be happy. Your mother will be happy because I'm happy.
My dad's good.
So that means Samantha has to go home. Anything she learns at my house, she has to go home and cook it for her father.
He loves this fish.
She's trying to teach him how to cook it. Okay, and should we just make a little indentation in, put some of the egg wash on it, and put his eyes on there. That is wonderful. Yeah, you want to put some egg wash on the eye just to keep them in place so it won't fall off.
Wonderful.
I'm gonna ask Samantha just to lift it up and so you can see what it looks like before it goes in the oven. And the only thing you have to do is cook it for probably about 20 to 25 minutes. Remember the puff pastry, you want it to be nice and brown. The fish usually takes about maybe 20 minutes to cook. So by the time it gets brown, the fish should be cooked. And it's gonna be good. So while it's hot, remember, it'll still be cooking for a little while, even though it's not in the oven. So you don't want it to be too tough and rubbery. And Samantha needs to check our chicken penne, but that's probably about ready.
I think it needs to let a little bit more. Just a little more.
Okay, can you put this back, please? And I want to clean this off so I can show you what they're going to look like when you present it to your family. They'll be so surprised because they won't believe that you actually made this all by yourself. I'm going to put the fish in the oven in a few minutes as soon as I take that out. So I knew I had to put two things in the oven, so I wanted it to be nice for you. So what we did, we went ahead and cooked one fish ahead of time. And when it comes out of the oven, this is what your fish looks like. Beautiful. It looks like a big bass that your husband went out and caught. Isn't that nice? So this is his eye that we did, his nice little fins up here. This is his tail. This is his mouth open and his teeth. It looks just like a fish. And then you just cut it into pieces. And then everybody gets some of everything that's stuffed on the inside of your fish. That's wonderful. Then the fruit salad is in the refrigerator. I'm going to ask Samantha to get the apple salad out. Because I just want you to know all desserts do not have to be candy, pies. So what I did, I just chopped up some apples. Chop your apples up. I put some nuts, some cheese. I put some mayo. And I put some raisins in it. And this, I think I chopped up about 5 just small apples, whatever kind you like. It doesn't even matter. And I put some celery in it, about 4 ribs of celery, because I like celery. And this is what your apple salad look like. So we're gonna have apple salad for dessert. We're not gonna make a pie today, just apple salad. And then you're going to give them their penne. Cheese is melted on this one, so I'm gonna take it out so you can see what it looks like. And this is your chicken penne. So dinner is served. Isn't that wonderful? Now, they may decide they want a green salad instead of the fruit salad. That's fine. Give them what they like. You just want them to be happy on Mother's Day. So this is your fish. The fish also has spinach on it. Remember now, this is your chicken penne. The chicken is cut up in it. You got broccoli and you got your pasta, penne pasta. And then I put sharp cheddar cheese just because I like sharp cheddar cheese on the top. Let the cheese melt. That's all you have to do. Put your Alfredo sauce in it. And then this is your apple salad. Isn't this wonderful? So this is what we have to share for you today. I really hope you enjoy this meal with your family and that you have a wonderful, blessed Mother's Day. If you haven't called your mother yet, call her just so she'll know that you're thinking about it, okay? God bless you. Have a wonderful day with the Lord.
And then I would just like to say that whenever you all taste this fish, you're going to love it, your children are going to love it, and your spouse is going to love it. Because just in this one fish, you might think, oh, because it's just fish, you need French fries or, a side like that. But that fish already has a vegetable in it, it has the cream cheese in it, and you already have bread. So it really does just pair well with a nice salad,
Yeah, and if somebody doesn't like the fish, that's why we give you an alternative.
Chicken penne.
So you have the chicken penne for the children in case they say, Mama, I don't like salmon. I promise you they will like this one.
It's good.
But then give them the chicken penne choice and give them the apple salad. All right. God bless you. See you again on next week. Don't forget to join us for the book club. Thank you so much.